What's going on, everyone? Gourmet here. Today I have got a tactic for you guys that is absolute banger. So if you guys happen to enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. I'll be linking my Discord down below in the description. That is where you guys will be able to download the tactic from, so make sure to check that out. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So today's tactic, I modeled off of the team in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, Bayern Munich. I've watched every single game that they have played so far this year, and they look absolutely absurd with the style of football that they are playing. They're kind of playing, it's turned as a 4-4-2, but when you actually look at it, it's a 4-2-4, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So put my own spin on it. These are the results that we got. They won the league with an invincible season, going 29-5-0, finishing on 92 points, 20 points clear of Bayern Munich in second. They unfortunately got knocked out in the quarterfinal by Liverpool, and that is their only loss. The entire season was one loss in the second leg to Liverpool, which Liverpool capitalized on, won the Champions League because of it. They also won the DFB Pokal, and they won the German Super Cup, so they got a German domestic treble. Now, team overview wise, they ended up scoring 110 goals in the league, which the next highest was 67 by Borussia Dortmund. They had an average possession of 52%. They had 343 dribbles made throughout the season. The team combined for 15 clean sheets, and they only conceded 26 goals. Now, in the player overview, players are basically in every single category besides like 2, maybe 3. Now, for goals, Sadio Mane had 24 goals within the Bundesliga. Thomas Muller had 18, Leroy Sané had 17. For assists, Joshua Kimmich had 14 assists, same with Thomas Muller. Leroy Sané had 11, and Sadio Mane had 10. Most player of the match performances, Sadio Mane had 10 and Leroy Sané had 5. Joshua Kimmich absolutely dwarfed everyone in key passes. He had 227 key passes. The next highest was also a Bayern Munich player, which it was Leroy Sané. He had 116, so 111 fewer than Joshua Kimmich. And then Thomas Muller also is in there. He had 85. Most dribbles made, Leroy Sané had 83. Neuer had 15 clean sheets, and Neuer conceded 26 goals. Now, when we go look at how the squad did overall in all competitions, there were 7 double-digit goal scorers, one being Sadio Mane. We also have Thomas Muller, Leroy Sané, Kingsley Coman, Jamal Musiala, Serge Gnabry, and Dio Upamecano. Now, assist-wise, there are 8 people with double digits. Joshua Kimmich had 22, Thomas Muller with 21, Leroy Sané with 14, same with Sadio Mane, also on 14, Leon Goretzka with 12, Kingsley Coman, Jamal Musiala, and Marcel Sabitzer all with 10. And when it comes to average match ratings, there were only 5 players that did not have a 7.0 or above. Getting into the tactic now, the tactic file will be called the 424 Bavarian Dream. That is the file that you find to be able to download and use this tactic. Now, when using this tactic, I wanted to make sure that I had Sadio Mane and Thomas Muller in the striker roles because, they were the players that I was kind of focusing this tactic around. They've looked absolutely phenomenal together up front so far this season. I want to make sure that they continue that within FM and see how they would do with my style of the type of tactic that Julian Nagelsmann is currently implementing with Bayern Munich. Now up top, we've got an advanced forward on attack and a complete forward on support. We then have 2 wingers on attack, even though in reality, the wingers kind of play as inside forwards, inverted wingers, but the way that I wanted them to play, I wanted them to both cross from the byline and kind of get way further up with the strikers. Now, there is a ball-winning midfielder and a box-to-box midfielder in midfield, and 2 fullbacks on support, but these fullbacks on support kind of act as inverted wingbacks somewhat. Then we got 2 central defenders on defend and a sweep keeper on support. Now, getting in depth with the roles, the only thing that I added to the advanced forward was shoot more often. For the complete forward on support, I left it as is. For both wingers on attack, all that I added to them was crosses aimed at center and shoot more often. For the ball-winning midfielder on support, all I added to him was take more risks and crosses aimed at the far post. And for the box-to-box midfielder, what I added to him was take more risks, crosses aimed at far post, just like the ball-winning midfielder, and move into channels. Now, both fullbacks on support have crosses aimed at center, cut inside with the ball, and sit narrower, which kind of allows them to act as a different sort of inverted wingback. And then both central defenders on defend were left as is. And the sweeper keeper on support was left as is because Manuel Neuer was going to do whatever he wanted anyways. Now, this is played with a positive mentality, kind of brings out the best of everything. It still allows it to be a little bit defensive. If you are using I would say probably like a club like Fulham, probably go balanced. But if you are using a team like a Bayern Munich or a Liverpool, like the best of the best, definitely go positive. But if you are wanting to just see how many goals you can score and embarrass the opposition, definitely feel free to go attacking. Now, when we're in possession, it is played with a fairly narrow attacking width, underlap on the left and the right. Work the ball into the box, use low crosses, and use higher tempo. You can take work ball into the box off if you are kind of struggling to get some goals. I've noticed recently when I take that off, my team plays a little bit more free will and they kind of do what they please to create chances instead of always trying to focus getting the ball into the box. Now, when we're in transition, we counter press and counter and distribute the ball quickly. And when we're out of possession, we use the offside trap, higher line of engagement, and a higher defensive line. More often trigger press, aka more often pressing intensity. Now, I did test this tactic with Bayern Munich. Yes, they are a very good club, but the important thing is how dominant they were with this tactic, and this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to test with the best of the best to see what they were truly capable of with my style of what Julian Nagelsmann is pulling off in reality, and they just so happen to have an invincible season, so definitely give this tactic a go. But first, let's see how it performs within the match engine. So, as we can see from the match engine, tactic looks absolutely incredible. Players are always in the right position, especially when there is a rebound opportunity. The playmaking from the wingers has been absolutely phenomenal. They actually recreated a goal that actually just happened this past weekend, and it looked absolutely phenomenal, recreated within this. I didn't know that they actually did that. And I mean, it just overall looks absolutely phenomenal. The attacking prowess is insane. It is relentless pressing over and over again. So this tactic is definitely one of them that you guys definitely need to give a go before the end of FM22. Maybe even carry this over with a save into FM23 because this tactic is absolutely bonkers. So definitely give this tactic a go. Once again, I'll be linking it in my Discord, which will be linked down in the description, so make sure to check that out. But if you guys happen to enjoy today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button? And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.